Hyderabad-based Zen Technologies has unveiled its made-in-India containerized tubular range, which is a modular and mobile fire training system designed for safe small arms practice with minimal infrastructure and rapid deployment capability. India has issued a NOTAM indicating an Indian Air Force exercise scheduled in the Northern Theatre between 10th March and 12th March. The Indian Navy chief has said that the Indian Navy plans to expand into a 200-plus ship force by 2035, an expansion that aligns with a long-term vision to achieve full shipbuilding self-reliance by 2047. The Ministry of Defence has issued an RFI for next-generation expendable aerial target drones for the Indian Navy, designed to simulate fast, low-flying maritime threats such as sea-skimming anti-ship missiles. The drones must operate at altitudes as low as 5 meters above sea level, achieve speeds nearing Mach 0.87, sustain high-G maneuvers, and function at ranges of up to 100 kilometers from control stations. Visuals from the Vayu Shakti 2026 promotional video shows an Indian Air Force Su-30 fighter jet launching the Israeli-origined ROX air-to-surface missile, also known as Crystal Maze 2. With an estimated 300 km range and supersonic speed, the ROX enables precision strikes against heavily defended high-value targets, while keeping launch aircraft outside their nuclear defense envelopes. Its electro-optical scene-matching guidance ensures accuracy even in GPS-denied environments, significantly enhancing the Su-30's deep strike and strategic deterrence capability. The Indian Air Force is planning to operate a reusable hypersonic air vehicle that could transform air and space operations. Unlike single-use hypersonic missiles, this platform would fly missions, return to base, and be rapidly readied again. The system would operate at speeds beyond Mach 5 along unpredictable routes, making interception extremely difficult. The Aeronautical Development Establishment is advancing the air-launched variant of the long-range land attack cruise missile, with carriage trials on the Indian Air Force's Su-30 expected to begin this year, and separation and flight trials by 2027. The missile will use the BrahMos underwing pylon to minimize aircraft modifications, and will offer ranges of 1,000 kilometers with terrain-hugging capability, filling a key gap in affordable long-range precision strike options for the Indian Air Force. The Indian Defence Secretary has said that India will push for access to the Rafale source code, and if that is not granted, India will seek access to interface control documents to enable integration of indigenous weapons such as the Astra series missile. The demand is linked to the Indian Air Force's requirement to integrate systems such as the Astra air-to-air missile and other domestically developed subsystems into the Rafale's tightly integrated proprietary software architecture, including mission computer, sensor fusion logic, electronic warfare suite and radar systems. Access to source code is rarely shared due to intellectual property and security concerns, so as a practical alternative, India is considering access to interface control documents, which would allow indigenous weapons and subsystems to be integrated without altering core proprietary software. India is undertaking a massive air power modernization drive, aimed at restoring Indian Air Force strength to 42 squadrons by 2040, through a mix of foreign acquisitions and indigenous programs, with combined investments nearing $100 billion. India is evaluating participation in France's sixth-generation fighter program, as it is seen as better aligned with India's long-term requirements, Rafale ecosystem compatibility, carrier and nuclear mission flexibility, and integration with future AMCA development. The Indian Air Force is looking at the Future Combat Air System as a suitable long-term successor of the Su-30, capable of supporting India's network-centric and multi-domain air warfare ambitions. Today's top 3 comments.
Omar dropped it.